What up, everybody? Welcome to Cracker Hunters. Carolina Hitman back again.
I am Anubis.
And of course, we're going to be continuing our Tournament of Power series with this video right here. And today, we got two special contestants that we're going to be doing. This is going to be an awesome fight.
Yeah, which I think this was one of my choices that I wanted to be special in this was Danny the Dog from the Unleashed movie featuring Jet Li and Morgan Freeman. But Jet Li plays Danny the Dog. And Tony Jaw's character, Kham, from The Protector.
Oh, this is a very good one right here. This is very good. We got two different styles of martial artists.
Very extremely different styles.
Extremely different. And of course, you know, like I said, I'm gonna go over. Like I said, anybody who's watched our previous videos already knows the rules. But if you're coming to this video fresh, not knowing the rules of our tournament, I'm gonna go over them with you right now, just real quick. So we have a few stipulations as far as our Tournament of Power with our action stars. The first rule is it's a random encounter. Neither participant knows anything about each other. It's their first encounter, so they're good. There's no preparation, nothing.
The second rule is, of course, nobody speaks about Fight Club. No, I'm just joking. No, the second rule is knives are allowed.
Knives are allowed. So that's if anybody's specialty with knives, they have a little bit of an advantage.
Right.
As we found out in the first round with Rama versus Kato. But third and final rule, no firearms.
Right.
This is strictly hand-to-hand combat or hand-to-knife combat.
And these two characters, they don't
use weapons
anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So these two are strictly hand-to-hand combatants, and this is going to be an awesome match.
Right.
Now, Danny the Dog, his fighting style is Wushu, which is Jet Li's fighting style, which he's proficiently trained in it. So
we've seen it in several of Jet Li's movies.
Yes.
But I think Unleashed probably does the street fight better than any of his movies.
I had to put that down. Yeah, you're right, because man, it's gritty. It has a lot of. It looks. I mean, don't get me wrong. The choreography is amazing in that movie.
Yes.
I mean, I know it's not realistic, but well, I think it's as realistic and gritty.
Actually, you know, they were talking about when he was making the movie that Jet Li has his own stunt crew because he actually hits them. And if you notice, when he hits them, he's hitting when he hits them in the body, that his hands bounce off because they have to wear a protective gear on their chest.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah, see, I don't really watch the special features, but when I do, like, I want to know more about like Jet Li's stunt crew.
Right. So Jet Li's Danny the Dog's martial arts is Wushu.
And you know, you see he can take a lot of damage too.
Yes, he can.
There's a few scenes where he's beating somebody, and then somebody comes up and is like hitting him and like pulling out his hair, and he's getting like, you know, handfuls of hair getting ripped out of his head. Right.
So if anybody who has not seen this movie, I still recommend, like anybody who's not seen any of our combatants, any of their movies, just go to YouTube, type in their fight scenes. Yeah, and it'll give you an idea of their martial arts skill. Because Danny the Dog, man, he's timid and everything. And if anybody's never seen Unleashed,
until he pulls that collar off.
Yeah, until Bart pulls that collar off, and then it's just wild.
Chaos.
It's more of a wild version of Wushu.
And it's like a brutal version.
Yeah.
It's like you see when that collar comes off, his pupils dilate.
Yep.
And he's ready. And he's on it, fighting.
And it shows that he can fight 2 or 3 people at a time.
More than that.
Well, you didn't think he fought like 5 at one time, did he?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And they were all fighting him. It's not like one waiting back.
Right.
You know, they were all going at it.
So our next combatant is Kham from
The Protector.
Which he uses Muay Thai, of course.
Yes.
Which is more about elbows and kicks.
Elbows and knees.
Yeah, elbows
and knees and body weight.
Yes. Which, man, Kham is actually, he's not a very big dude.
Tony Jaw is not a very big guy, but he is a proficient Muay Thai fighter also. Because you can see in all his films, like Ong Bak, The Protector.
There's a few other ones I can't remember the name.
Killjoy or Killrod or something like that. There's another, actually Ong Bak has a trilogy.
Yeah, which
I mean, they're not that great, but the action in it's really good. And he doesn't use wires.
And he's very agile, man. Seeing some of the stuff he's able to pull off.
Oh yeah, like kick a 10-foot light out.
Right. So
know?
he's very agile and
Maybe
very
not 10.
skilled.
I think it's like 9 or 8.
Something like that.
But
Yeah.
still,
it's still
yeah.
pretty damn good.
Yeah, I mean, just flip around and kick that thing.
Yeah. So I think this one is a good fight and a good round and a good match for this round, as far as two different styles of martial arts who are strictly hand-to-hand combatants going against each other. So I think this is actually going to be a very good battle. So go ahead.
I think that Tony Jaa, or Cam's character, I think he may have an advantage in this one.
Really? I see. For me,
Well, you gotta think too, because in the Protector movie, he fights. The only ones that he has trouble with are the bigger guys, the ones that are like 6.5 feet, 7 feet. But he figures out how to take them down by hitting. He knows where all the ligaments are.
Right.
And he uses bone, which is basically a knife.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think too, with Muay Thai, man, those knees and elbows, man, they cause a lot of damage. Yes,
yeah,
they cause a lot of damage.
And he can adapt to any fighting style, because in the movie you actually see him fighting the #1 capoeira fighter in the world, which is the one we watched the video on.
Yeah, right.
With the most powerful kick.
Right. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So he fights that, and he can do it with a stick. He can beat him up with a stick rather than a knife.
Now, for me, I think Danny the Dog has a little bit of an advantage here for the simple fact that when he takes that collar off, he's focused. Like, he is strictly combat.
Right.
He is not focused on anything else except attacking his combatant.
He doesn't care about if the whole building burns down.
Right. He's still going to be fighting.
He's fighting.
That, and I think with him being able to handle multiple opponents and him being being able to adjust and use his surroundings, as far as weapons from his surroundings,
right,
just boards or whatever, to his advantage, I think too that gives him a little bit more of an advantage, especially his focus. That's for me what gives him his advantage.
Well, I think that Cam's character, he can take on several. Like, I think in one scene he takes on 25 people.
Right, which
they don't all like come in at once. It's like 2 or 3 at a time. But what he does is he uses his body weight to take him out of the fight like that. I mean, in a second, he'll snap legs, break arms, anything he can do to get them out of it.
And I think for me, I think Danny also has another advantage with him being able to take so much damage.
Yes,
he can take a lot of damage.
That is the biggest advantage that Danny the Dog has.
It takes a lot to take him down.
He can take some pain.
Yeah. And I think that's because he's so focused, and he's like,
maybe he just doesn't concentrate on it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's almost like a mind over body thing, where he blocks everything out and focuses strictly on the opponent at hand. And I think that for me, I think that's where Danny has the advantage in this battle.
And I think that Cam has the advantage because of his skill level.
I don't know, man. Danny, man.
I'm saying I think it's because of his knowledge and his meditation and his training. He's learned so much about how to take things down.
Okay, I can understand that.
And take them down quick.
Yes, I will agree with that. Like, he takes them down quick, and that, man, those kicks and knees are easy to dislocate and break bones really quickly. And so that's one thing that may give him somewhat of an advantage, is being able to kick something and then immediately break a bone and dislocate it.
Well, hell, I'm sure he could just jump up and knee somebody in the face.
And that's,
And we're talking like, 6 foot tall person. He could probably just jump up, because I mean, you see him, he takes off running. He's full speed, kneeing both knees at 2 different people.
Right. So this is going to be an interesting match, and I am curious to see your comments and your analysis of why you think Danny or Cam should win this.
Right.
But everybody, that's the end of the video today. We thank you for joining us. This is actually very fun to talk about, man, giving a good detailed analysis of each character. So this is pretty fun. So everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe, man. Hit that bell notification to get notified of our newest videos. Don't forget to leave in the comment section. Let us know why your picks deserve to make it through to the next round.
Why you think that your character should win.
Yes. I'm going to post a poll up on Facebook and Twitter. So follow us on Twitter, comment on there, let us know why you think they should win, or go to our Facebook page, Same thing. Let us know why you think they should win.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it, I mean, just look up the YouTube. Like just quick fights, like in Danny the Dogs. Look at his warehouse fight scene.
Oh yeah.
Or
that when they're in the cage, when they're in that pit. That's another good one.
No, you see, he takes a lot of damage in that one.
But he still wins though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And that's my point. It shows.
No,
he can take a lot
the warehouse fight scene.
I like how this was in the video.
Yeah, in the warehouse scene, he fights 5 people,
Right.
5 or 6 people. Now, if you haven't seen The Protector, check out the church scene.
Ah, that's a good one too. Yeah, that's a really good one.
In The Protector, and you'll see the skill that they have.
Right. So like I said, man, like we were saying, please go look at the YouTube videos before you comment. If you've never seen either combatant before, don't know anything about their movies or anything, check out their fighting videos on YouTube to get an understanding of why they're good. So, like I said, thanks for joining us. I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Anubis.
Character Hunters. We'll see y'all next time for either a statue review or another Tournament of Power review, another Tournament of Power video. But thanks for joining us. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.